I'll need to move some of her stuff so I can inspect everything.
Do you reckon someone put that in there? I'd like to inspect this a little more. That's not it.
Wow! An autographed picture of Lois Manson.
Right. I need to move this lipstick. Come on then. Better be gentle with the flower. It's a fake flower. It's a bit like... well, what am I call it, innit? Can we look at it? Not just any article or biography. Born August 12th, 1917 in Trenton, New Jersey, died on January 4th, 1937 in Los Angeles, California. Lois Lee Manson began captivating audience at the early age of 4 by participating in local Trenton theatre productions. By age 16, Manson had relocated to Hollywood. She was discovered by talented director Z.B. Collingwood in 1935 and promptly cast as Nefertiti in the classic Pharaoh, her first and final film role. Well. Manson perished after being bitten by a snake on the set. Much controversy still surrounds her death, and many think that she may have been murdered. Some even accuse Z.B. Collingwood, Manson's mysterious death and subsequent popularity of Pharaoh capitulated her to posthumous superstar status, making her one of the most notable names in Hollywood to this day. Oh. Take a closer look at this.
Agapanthus africanus, or the lily of the Nile, is a beautiful plant with blue-violet flowers. Plant in full sun for the prettiest blooms.
Oh, so it can be grown anywhere. Two pictures of Lois.
Ida sure is trying to get into the part.
Okay. Another article. Miss Lois Lee Manson, beloved daughter and dear friend, passed on January the 4th, 1937. Private funeral to be held. Beloved daughter and dear friend. Oh. What's that say? The glove is covering up something, so we'll move that. Ah.
The huge jewel of Karnak emerald was lost during the shooting of the original Pharaoh film. Could the director's clues be leading me to it? More importantly, could Ida be after it?
A snake just slid over my foot! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Somebody catch it, please! I hate snakes! I hate snakes!
Ida, it's
Calm
okay.
down.
I'll catch it. I promise. Just calm down.
Catch it and put it back in the reptile room. It must have escaped or something.
There's a
I will.
reptile
I
room?
promise. Just calm down. What's the reptile room?
It's where they keep all the icky creatures they're using for the shoot. Snakes, lizards, frogs, turtles. Why's my locker open?
Look, I'm gonna level with you. I'm not really a production assistant.
Uh-oh. I'm playing a peasant. I work for animal control. I'm your new understudy. I'm a private detective.
I'm a private detective.
A private detective? Really? Wait a minute. You opened my locker?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I hate to tell you this, but
That snake come out of it.
that snake came from your locker.
Someone put a snake in my locker? Was it poisonous?
I couldn't really tell, but probably not. Do you have any idea who might have put it there?
No. I mean, yes. Whoever's been watching me, that's who it was. Wherever I go, on the set, in the hotel, I get the creepiest feeling that someone's staring at me. I mean, of course people stare at me because I'm young and beautiful and all that, but this feels more like someone's spying on me.
Right.
I saw this book in your locker.
It's about the lost footage, about snakes, about the nether beads, about the jewel of Karnak. It's about Lois Mains. Let's go by the jewel.
It's about the Jewel of Karnak.
See, legend has it that Nefertiti was the original owner of this ginormous emerald that became known as the Jewel of Karnak. Apparently Lois Manson heard that and refused to star in Pharaoh unless the real Jewel of Karnak was used as a prop. And people say I'm a diva. Anyway, during the shoot, the jewel suddenly went missing. Everyone suspected Lois had taken it, which she of course denied. But a couple of days later, that thing with the snake happened and she died. So the movie wrapped, they buried the set, and the Jewel of Karnak was never, ever found. Cool story, huh?
Did she swallow it?
Ooh, I
and
gotta
then we're gonna kill her and
I'm
take
supposed
it
to
out?
meet Molly and Arthur at the Casbah. Find that snake. You promised.
Oh, she swallowed it and they're gonna take it out later. Oh no. We're gonna go to Gasper. No, the reptile room. Oh.
Oh no! Someone let all the reptiles out of their cages.
What I was
I
saying,
guess someone
because we
needs to put
wasn't at
them
the
back.
Casbah. Well, we got a battery. We know where to put it. I want to go to the Casbah. Poisonous. That one's open. Ah, no. That's got stuff all running down here. That one's tipped over. And that, why have we got a battery? And nothing to put in it. That one's open. But scorpions, snakians. What am I supposed to do with this? Take it. Look at it. Put it in here. Lockpick it. Stick it in my torch. Ah. Whoa. Whoa. Time to go home. In the pot. In there? No? In there? Are they not, there's another one. There's one up there, there's one there. Am I doing anything? Or am I just... Have they got to go somewhere? Have they got to go in use a cane to catch the snakes. Right. Got one. Got one. Can you see any more? It wasn't a snake, but that's a scorpion. It's up there. Oh look, he was put in there. I saw him fall in. Roaches. Ugh. Not nice. Oh, that's closed now. That one's still open. That means there's something still out then. Got ya. Done it. Caught them all. Oh, jolly good. What's this? No idea.
Okay, who's the only person I know who drinks these things?
Oh, it's that chappie in the what's it who had a drink from us a little while ago in the cocktail bar. Can we take that? Just look at it then.
I don't think they feed the snakes tuna. Could this be for that cat?
Could be. Could be for the lizards. Don't just eat insects, you know. They eat fish as well. Look for evidence. Well, I've seen that. I've seen that. Anything else? Can you see anything else? Evidence. Evidence of a mess. What does this say? Shall we read it?
Neja Haje. It must be the snake on the poster I need to decode.
You said look for it, didn't it? And we did. And we found it. And not sure what we do with it now. Gotta get one more evidence. It's a nice room, isn't it? With all the bits in, with all the insects. Wouldn't want them myself, of course, but nicely laid out. Look, it's all dark and all still, and then you put your torch over and then they're moving. The scorpion's moving all the time. Evidence, come on. Oh, there we go. There's something written on here. The light has been out since Wednesday. Fix it. Any questions? I'll be on stage A. Time for bonus round. 3, 2, 1, help. I can't remember where anything is now. Crap. Ah! Was a bit slow there. Ah, achieved. Gifted gumshoe. Yes! Here we go. Decode. That one. Let's have a look. What we got to do? there. There's a snake. Ah! See that? And that. Ah! And that. And that. And that. Lost one.
This doesn't make any sense. Wait, musical notes maybe?
Don't ask me. On a musical scale of A to F, I've got no idea.
Hey, Nancy, right? You look like you're on a mission.
Someone put a snake.
In the locker.
Someone put a snake in Ida's locker.
Someone put a live snake in Ida's locker? She must have had a fit.
When I was in the reptile room,
Pharaoh script, swizzle stick.
I found this swizzle stick.
Wait a minute. If you think I put that snake in Ida's locker, you're dead wrong. Although I applaud whoever did. Exposing her to snakes might help her get over that silly phobia she has.
But you're pretty much the only person around here who drinks rattlesnakes, aren't you?
But anyone can
Yes,
have a swizzle
but
stick.
I promise you, I have not been in the reptile room in days.
What about the actress from the original Pharaoh movie?
How did she end up with a poisonous snake?
Lois Manson. How did she end up with a poisonous snake on the set?
That is a question no one to this day has been able to answer. Some people say the snake wrangler accidentally gave Lois a real asp instead of a non-poisonous black snake. Others say someone knowingly switched the snakes at the last minute. And some say Lois herself switched the snakes because her unrequited love for the film's director had driven her mad. Or maybe she was
Perhaps you
simply
just
a
wanted
marked
everything
woman.
realistic
Literally.
and everything
What do
real
you mean?
on set.
I read somewhere that she had a strange birthmark on her arm. One that resembled the Egyptian hieroglyph that meant cursed. Probably just a Hollywood myth. But even a myth usually has some element of truth in it.
The prop room that Molly McKenna keeps locked.
It's securely locked. What? What is in there? Is that where you keep the reptile food? Is it supposed to be guarded? Was broken into.
Was broken into tonight.
Don't tell me you found a rattlesnake swizzle stick in there too.
No, but I do know the thief.
Painted it. Well, was painted blue. Was wearing a hooded cloak.
I do know the thief was wearing a hooded cloak.
Sorry, my hooded cloak is at the cleaners.
Yeah.
But I suppose you want to test my hands for traces of flash boom anyway, right? Detective Drew?
What?
How did you know I'm a detective?
I heard someone talking over at the Casbah.
How did you know?
About the flashbang.
That's interesting.
How did you know the thief stole the flash boom?
I just assumed that. I mean, it's the only thing in there worth stealing, right?
Well,
Hey, speaking of the Casbah, that's where I'm headed. Join
Okay.
me?
No thanks.
nah.
Suit yourself.
That was weird. I should check out George's room. I'll need the security code to the penthouse, though.